What's up guys, Akira here once again for another video. As you can see, we're not on 7 Deadly Sins Origin. Once again, we're playing the new Netmarble title, Mongil Stardive. It's a very good game. I think if you like gachas, you would like this game. It's monster taming, it's action, it's gacha. I don't know, it's just a lot of things in one. It's been hyped for a while now, and it's a very good game. So today I'm here to bring you the best possible teams now that the game has launched. Obviously, as the game evolves further down the line, there will be better teams. On the beta tests, there were better characters as well, so there are already some better teams that are not yet available, but they will be soon as the characters drop. But for now, if your focus is to finish the story in non-casual mode or just complete conquest, dimensional rift, whatever you want to do, I'm going to show you the best possible teams that you can use. Um, First of all, like if you really want to like take this forward, I'd recommend you to reroll your account until you actually get a good character um, as a 5-star. As you can see, I have 4 or 5 stars already, but it's because I got 2 earlys. I got Gabi. No, actually, I got 3 earlys. Sorry, I got Gabi on my first 10 pull. Then I got Flare, which is like an amazing destroyer. It's probably the best destroyer in the game right now. And then I got uh, Jiwon from the banner that you guys can get at the 50 pulls. You get the guaranteed 5-star. I was pulling for Flare, um, and I got Gabi and Flare early, and then I pulled for G1 on my last 20 pulls, so I could get another 5-star. Don't go for dupes. I think it's worth it having more diversity, especially with all the elements mixed in the game. Like you have the ice, wind, fire, whatever, and it's good that you guys have a team for everything if you can afford it. And then on the premium banner at my 35th pull, I got Esther. So yeah, I mean, I'm free to play. I didn't put a single dime in the game. I just got extremely lucky. But I'm gonna show you some teams that you can 100% do. Obviously, if you are putting money in the game, that's completely fine. Each to their own. I love like putting money in gachas as well. I just don't know if I'm playing this long term yet or not. Um, but starting with the premium team, like it's what I'm using right now. If you want a premium team, you should just run this, to be honest, as of now, as of the state of the current state of the game. Just Esther, Flare, G1. Flare is basically there as to act as the destroyer. If you guys don't know, this game has roles. So as you can see, this icon is destroyer, assassin, support, and there's fighter as well, which is basically assassin and fighter are usually the DPSs or sub DPSs. Support is support, and destroyer is there to when you fight a boss or a mob, there's like a gauge under the names, under the health bars even, and that's basically their stun meter, and you want to feel that. And the destroyers are in the game for that. And Flare is the best; she excels at it. She's currently like the top destroyer in the game, the top performer. So it's absolutely a must if you're building a team. For most part of the teams. So yeah, I 100% recommend Flare. And then you have G1, which will give immense buffs to Esther, and Esther will be your main DPS. So you start with or I'm removing them from the team. I'm not used to this format, but basically you start the rotation with the Flare, and you just try to burst them a bit. The cooldowns go down. You do the swap to G1, and after you get the full meter under, like you see this meter here, after you get this maxed, you just move to, which is really quick by the way. I'm gonna show you an example. You just move to Esther, and yeah, that's pretty much it, and Esther will do the rest, and then you just repeat the cycle over and over and over again. I've actually never tried this team on conquest against this boss, because the boss, as you can like, it's ice type that you need. But I'm gonna show you what I meant. You just start with this quick rotation, then you miss the swap, dodge the attacks, don't forget. In this game, the attacks do a lot of damage, so it's good to dodge. As you can see, I got attack boost, I got harmony level 4, and look at the HP of the boss already, like, he's melting. And now that my buffs are off, my flare was back up as well, so it's like perfectly timing. I just go back to my flare, the gauge is filling up, I have the full buff again on my bar. I swap to my Esther, and I just burst him down once again. As soon as try to not get it by that. As soon as your Esther gets out, like loses the assassin thingy, you just swap back to your flare again. just keep doing the destroyer thing. When he's using this, if you're not having ice in your team, there's no point in trying to use the stun because it won't work. As you can see, the bar was locked, so that's why I swapped to Esther. And now I should have saved the ult to combo with Jiwon ult, but it's fine. It's not meant to be a perfect run, it's just meant to exemplify. As you can see now, since the bar is breakable, I'm gonna invest my flare ult, insta swapping to this, to G1, ulting with G1 to give even bigger buffs and win the duration, and it's done. As quickly as that. A level 30 team, like items are basically non-existent, monster links as well. I've played the game for barely a day now, so I'm just gonna claim. I played the game for barely a day, and like as you can see, it's super simple. Obviously, this is level 1 difficulty, but even for some people, I think some people will struggle because it's not that easy. Like it's a 5-minute timer, and if you don't have a premium team, it can really extend the time, and you might feel nervous. But I'm gonna show you some teams to overcome that as well as a free to play with no luck, which is what I was using. Because basically in this game, you will 100% get a free 5-star basically. Like on the banner, on the first banner that you pull, you can choose the 5-star. I suggest you choose Flare, as I've said. I suggest you choose Flare, and if you do, then you can just run this team. This is the team I was running before pulling Esther. I was running Verna as my DPS, Angel as my sub DPS, and Flare as my destroyer slash support. I mean, because of Angel's passive, Wanted, it gives a big buff with fire attrition to the when you eat the enemy that has the Wanted poster on top. So this team is super good. Obviously now they don't have items because I gave them all to my new team since I'm still early in the game. But just upgrade the skills to level 2 or 3. Like as you can see, my Vernon at level 2 and 1 skills. I just made sure that my Flare at level 3. I just made sure my Angel at level 3, and that's basically it. You just put whatever you have, like just auto equip, and then make sure, like it's super important, like it's minimal, especially in the early game. It's minimal, but sometimes it makes a difference, especially if you're not playing in casual. Just go to the type of it and say fire damage. Okay, this character is fire damage, so I want fire damage on the traits. um, if you can get one with link chain active as well, even better. Okay. And don't forget to upgrade. Like it's so easy to get materials early in the game, and you will not use the level 1 upgrade XP items later in the game probably. So just use them now to make sure that you're smooth sailing through the story mode and all the other content that you might do. Um, but yeah, like I think this is probably the best free-to-play team available. Like as of the start. You just do a little, like each side quest basically gives you one pull, so it's super good, and you just use them all on Flare. And I'm, I can't exemplify this team, but it's basically the same. Like you start with Flare, you move to Angel, and then Verna, and then just keep the rotation going. In this game, it's very important the rotations because the swap in skills have effects, buffs, etc. So you really need to make sure that you're using all the swap possibles. And if you saw, my swap rotations sometimes were going faster, but it's because on the bosses there's like a tiny yellow square that sometimes appears, and if you dodge on that timing, the switch times rotations will all reset, and it's super important to use it. Okay, it's gonna improve your DPS by a ton. And this is my first team. I was using Gabby, Ellie, and Francis because it was my first 5-star. As you can see, they're all level 20. It's what I used at the start. But as you can see, it remains like the same. I had a fighter, a destroyer, and the support. So like just if you want to build your own team, like if you want to just have fun with the game, just make sure you have those three. Okay, like have a DPS, fighter, or assassin, have a destroyer, and a support. Like it's super broken, super important. The buffs in this game are super good. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like this team that I showed you, like the premium one, basically clears everything. Like um, as soon as I start leveling up more and getting better artifacts and equipment, like this team is gonna be probably one of the best teams in the game, if not the best team in the game as of now. Um, so if you guys want to go for it as well, just go for it. I don't think the game is still in a very early state, so I don't think the pulls will be needed later in the game, at least not yet. And Netmarble has been very generous when it comes to that, especially like in the last two games that they launched, 7 Deadly Sins Origin and now Mongil Star Dive, the rewards have been super generous. So yeah, just enjoy the game, boys. Do whatever you want at the end of the day. Like, obviously, this is just an informative video for those that want to try to get their power level to the max, min max, do speedruns on the conquest bosses, etc. Such as me. I plan to do that later in, like, when I finish story mode and get all my characters maxed. I plan to bring that content to the channel. Um, and if you guys plan to do the same, then this video was meant for you. If you just want to enjoy, or if you needed a team to clear, for example, the Dark Void quest, which is or Dark Void or Lord Void, something like that, um, which is a pretty difficult boss if you're not playing in casual. Like some, you might not have the necessary damage. Just copy one of the comps, upgrade your equipments. Like, it's, don't forget to upgrade your equipments. Like as you can see, like, I made sure that my Jiwon, for example, had level 10 on the attack artifacts, and and something very important as well. As you can see, it says support here, right? So these boots were not made for, like, this was made for a support. It upgrades the support prowess. So as you can see, my support has these boots, level 1. It should be the opposite, but I was lazy to swap and it didn't matter. But as you can see, my flare has destroyer boots, right? So make sure that you just make things like, it's very intuitive, you know, like, you will understand it, like, as soon as you look at it. So um, yeah, just upgrade whatever you can. I'm, like, as you can see, like, I have this on fusion level 5, so you just go here, fusion, and fuse the same kind of materials as well to make sure that you're maximizing the passives. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There's no big secret. The game just launched, so at the end of the day, it's just a game, and it's meant to have fun. So don't take this too seriously, obviously. Um, it's just an early game concept of teams that I thought were good, and they've been working super well. And in theory, they should be the best teams available right now. At least until I think it's Nara, the name. I might be wrong. Comes out, which will effectively boost a lot of the ice damage teams and fire damage teams. But until then, this is probably the best team you can acquire as of now. And yeah, just have fun, guys. Um, make sure that you just have fun in the game. I repeated this a lot of times. But yeah, guys, that's it for the video today. It was just a quick one. I just wanted to do a quick teams video on this game because I've been enjoying the game a lot. I feel like the game is super polished and it's super fun to play. Um, Also, this is my ad in game if anyone wants to add me. Um, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll be back with 7 Deadly Sins as soon as I figure some new content out, because right now, since I've already beaten Abyss and brought it to the channel, now I'm just min-maxing the characters. I'm building a Daisy team as well, so I will probably bring it, because it's my new build. As you saw in my last 7 Deadly Sins video, I pulled for Daisy and I won the 50-50. So I'm making a Daisy team, and I will bring a video on it, probably tomorrow or after tomorrow. And then we're just gonna be grinding for Escanor. I'm gonna do a video on how to prepare for Escanor, and I'm gonna pull for Escanor. Obviously, we're not gonna let that motherfucker like leave. Come on. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did it making it. This game is really amazing. I urge you to give it a try. And yeah, just, if you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Leave your ideas down below if you have any. If you want me to bring something, if you want me to explain something better, like, don't hesitate to ask. I've replied to every single comment that you guys made from the start of the channel to now. And yeah, that's pretty much it, boys. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for my voice, I'm becoming a bit sick, like, it's hurting a bit to speak, but I wanted to bring a video to the channel. As the channel has been growing pretty steadily, I didn't want to put my efforts to waste just because I was a little sick. I haven't slept for 34 hours now, so it's nearly time to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you appreciated the video. I appreciate very much the support you've been giving me lately, and I see you next time, boys. Bye bye.